There is one thing missing in most families, and when it's missing, it doesn't just cause stress, it turns grief into chaos. And in my family's case, it almost tore us apart. If you've ever told yourself, we'll figure it out when the time comes, please don't click away yet. Because what I'm about to share isn't just a story, it's a warning. And it's something every family needs to hear before it's too late. Before we go any further, comment family if you're watching this for someone you love. My grandma was the glue of our family. She remembered every birthday. She saved every card. She cooked every holiday meal. She was the one who prayed for us when we were struggling and celebrated with us when we succeeded. She held generations together. And because she handled everything else so responsibly, we all assumed she had this handled too. Nobody questioned it. Nobody double checked. Nobody wanted to bring up something as uncomfortable as death. We just believed that when the time came, things would somehow work themselves out. And that assumption was the most expensive mistake our family ever made. Stay with me, because what happened next is the part that still hurts the most. When my grandma passed away, everything felt heavy, quiet, unreal. And in the middle of our grief, someone asked the question no one was ready for. Does anyone know what kind of insurance she had? The room went silent. We searched paperwork, we opened drawers, we made phone calls, and one by one the answer became painfully clear. There was no final expense life insurance, no burial policy, no plan, and in that moment, grief turned into panic because funeral homes don't wait, bills don't wait. And suddenly, we weren't just mourning my grandma, we were staring down thousands of dollars that no one was prepared to pay. If you've ever assumed someone else had a plan in place, you're not alone. Let me know in the comments if this realization sounds familiar to you. That's when the pressure started. Conversations became tense, voices got shorter, silence got louder. People wondered who could contribute. Others felt embarrassed because they couldn't. And slowly, grief began to turn into frustration. This wasn't about greed, it was about fear. Fear of not honoring her properly, fear of judgment, fear of failing someone we all loved. Every decision felt heavy, every dollar felt personal. And the worst part, this all could have been avoided with one simple plan, but we didn't know that yet. And then came the sentence that changed everything. Someone finally said it. We may have to go with the cheapest option. And my heart sank. Not because we wanted something extravagant, but because my grandma deserved more dignity than that. She spent her life giving, loving, supporting everyone else, and now in her final moment, we were talking about cutting corners because we didn't have a plan. Sitting there, I realized something that still haunts me to this day. We weren't failing her emotionally, we were failing her financially. If this moment hits close to home, tap the like button, not for the algorithm, but because families need to hear this story before they live it. Eventually, we scraped together the money, but not without damage, not without arguments, not without guilt, not without emotional scars. And after it was over, we all agreed on only one thing: this could never happen again. That's when we learned the truth. Final expense life insurance isn't about death, it's about protecting the people you leave behind. A simple, affordable policy would have prevented every argument you just heard about. It would have given us peace instead of panic, and it would have allowed us to grieve without financial chaos attached. This is exactly why Lionheart Legacy Life exists, not to push fear, but to remove it. Lionheart Legacy helps families put a simple, affordable plan in place so their loved ones are never left scrambling. We help you find the coverage that never expires, never increases in costs, and can't be taken away. No medical exams, no complicated processes, just clear answers and real protection. So when the time comes, your family isn't arguing. They're grieving together. They're honoring you with dignity, and they're at peace because you planned ahead. If you want that kind of peace of mind, click the link below or put a comment and say plan into the comments below. And if this story meant something to you, watch the next video on your screen. It explains how affordable this type of protection really is and why waiting is the most expensive mistake of all. Protect your family, protect their peace. Don't let this one missing thing tear them apart.